where are my second gen stands at? Hottest, where are you? Hey y'all, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that Wooyoung, 2 p.m. Wooyoung is back. Think Too Much featuring DAMINI? I don't know if I know that name. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Ooh. Okay, pre-chorus.
Think too much. Think too much.
Ooh.
알 수 없는 답을 원해 자꾸 너에게 빠져 Think too much. 해봐 맘대로 괜찮아 그래도 돼 그래 넌 그게 어울려도 한번 멋대로 feel tonight Don't think too much now waiting Don't waste it not so wet think too much
Oh, over too soon. This is a long outro. Interesting. Oh, I love the behind the scenes stuff. Oh, those are cute shots. Oh no, the cat though. Okay, so I am always really impressed with Wooyoung's solo songs because I think he just has this presence about him. It's very contagious. He has such a big like personality that I really love his solo pieces because it just stands out, feels like him. Something that I want to point out I really thought was hilarious and I really loved is when he was running and his facial features, he was like, that was great. But I was really paying attention to the lyrics in this. And, you know, talking about thinking too much, I think is really relatable. A lot of times we can go two ways, right? We either feel and we go with our feelings or we think a lot and we go with our thoughts. And you know, I think when we want to be balanced, we have to use both of those, right? We can't overthink and we can't feel too much. We kind of have to balance that out and go with that kind of feeling so that we can, you know, kind of stay on track and stay, you know, have a good idea of like what our actual like wants are, wants and needs versus like, we just go with a feeling and then it's over like that because we were just feeling it. Or we think, like as Wooyoung was saying, we think too much and then you know, the decision has already passed, or like it's already made for us because we were too slow in doing this. And I think that's really true, especially with love, I think, or like a feeling of relationship, because, you know, sometimes you have this initial feeling. And so like, I know people, I think I'm the person who kind of thinks too much. I think too much about something before I get into it. And I've seen people who also feel too much, and like they feel without like thinking about what's going to happen next. And so I think these are things that are really relatable. So I think that this song would definitely like relate to so many people, because I know I'm a person who sometimes thinks too much. I think too much about life. I think too much about, you know, certain aspects, like the what ifs. I remember when I was little, especially, okay, in math, I'm not good at math at all, but we have story problems, right? And in these story problems, I would constantly think too much. And, you know, it would lay out the story problem, and then I would be like, what if the boy is wearing yellow? What if it is 10 a.m.? What if it's 2 p.m.? What if the train is going by? Like, I would have all these questions in my mind that weren't really important to the question at being, but to me, I felt like I needed to know so that I could lay out the rest of the story, right? And so I think it's really interesting how, you know, this could be relatable like to a relationship as well. I think what Wooyoung was saying is like, go with your feeling. Like in love, like I keep thinking about you, and like if you think too much and you don't necessarily act on it, then you might miss something that's really incredible. So I think that's at least that's what I was getting from this. But I think you could relate it in a lot of different ways as far as, you know, thinking too much. But I loved the way that he encapsulated it, especially with the people in the gray, and it had all the wording, and it had, I want to go back because you know, it went by so fast. I couldn't see all of them, like what it actually said. But I thought that was a really clever idea. And then of course, Wooyoung is he's an incredible dancer. So like that definitely was something that I noticed right off the bat. But I thought, you know, I was thinking when it was talking about think too much, right? And at the beginning where he was like trying to choose, I'm assuming, I couldn't tell exactly if it was coffee or what it was, but then he was thinking about which one he wanted, right? And then someone came and took one of the ones that he wanted. And then he was going to go for the other one, but another person took it. So, you know, you have to be like, sometimes you have to be quick on it. You can't think too much. Okay, so it was self-doubt, not enough, hesitations, relationship anxiety, work, do better, concerns, uncertainties. And like, I think those are all things that a lot of people, especially think too muchers, overthinkers, that we think about. We think about those kind of things, and we wonder about them, and we worry about them. And that can cause a lot of issues. So I think this is a great way to kind of poke fun at it in a kind way of saying, hey, you don't need to think too much. Just, you know, use your feelings. Try to think, you know, like, don't overthink it is what I mean. So tell me if you guys got kind of what I'm feeling out from there. Did you love the song? Did you hate it? What other songs do you love from Wooyoung? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Say you want me, and I